Welcome and coming in. So we take a breath and then another. Because it is a time of taking two breaths to allow ourselves a moment in breathing, slowing down. 5-6 minutes before I came in, I felt in a new way differently. There's been a very profound shift in the air if you'll allow yourself to feel into it and then tune into. There has been a massive shift of third dimensional energies with our fifth dimensional energy upgrades that we're going through. That came through as a bifurcation of parting through and creating a new golden pathway that many of us that feel deeper and deeply are feeling this. Many can feel something. Some don't understand everything I say and share, yet they say they feel the energy and it feels great. So this is a very high vibe, vibrational, deep below the iceberg, what we call a divine healing energy space for those of you that want something different, for those of you that are wanting more, because this is what you all tell me, more raw and real, that there are many avenues that we can receive information and guidance from many people. So go with what you resonate with myself and others, and do it in love and a higher vibration, in an understanding that everybody has something to share and bring through uniquely, just like you, that all these people that share are human as well, then no one is above you, okay? So don't ever have anyone on a pedestal, because what happens is they will only fall. Good morning. There's my few minutes introduction. I'm just seeing everyone that's here. Yeah, it's massive. That's great. Yes, I'm glowing, Annette. I am on such a high. 2 hours I've been sitting here in this space. Is it 9 o'clock yet? Yet not feeling the impatient and rushing. I just could not wait to come in here and just allow myself to enjoy this feeling, because only 24 hours ago I did a brief Facebook live video that I came on briefly, that I had to look at that this morning and go, was that 24 hours ago? I do not feel in the same space. This is a dimensional shift. I feel like I've shifted dimensional energy. It feels very different for me. Okay, take a breath. And it's time to start adjusting and anchoring in and seeing. It really feels that profound. Allow yourself to filter and flow and feel this for you, however you do. We're all different and unique. So I felt all of your energies en masse in unity. 6 minute mark, I felt all your energies came and I released. It was a very profound energy feeling. So that's why I allowed myself a few minutes to talk, share, continue to breathe, feel, and release. And I haven't done that for a little while. These are really unique and golden. We are turning a corner and shutting a door of the past. Just sit with that for yourself, of something old with you to do, of a third dimensional reality vibration, lower energy vibration, that we went through a physical split 24 hours ago. I could feel it physically of what was shared years ago. And what I also shared when we shifted into 5D energies, it's a slow catch up in the human being, what comes through from spirit. Are you aware of this? Do you understand, or are you starting to slowly understand and grasp this in your human consciousness of your journey of where you are at? We are needing to slow down so much that inside I feel like I am slowing down myself this much. That's how I felt for a very long time, and I've had to train myself and master myself to slow myself down within to share with you all, because I was zooming so far ahead. And I zoomed so far ahead because I needed to, because while you're coming, I'm going. And I'm also returning as well. What you're coming with, the energies that are coming to the planet now, I wrote about 6 years ago. It's here, what I wrote 6 years ago. Okay. Do you understand that? Do you understand that when I say we're in final times, that I've already written about it 6 years ago? There's no, you're too slow or you're catching. There's none of that. This is not about that. This is about energy vibration. Just take a moment and ask, how insane did I feel in bringing through something that no one else was bringing through, that I was attacked for, that I had such a deep calling, that I had to persevere and push through a lot. I'm no fucking hero, no more than you. You're my heroes too. You are going through like I am, and that's what my difference is in being raw and real. I'm saying we need to do this together in unity. We can only do this together from now. Nobody else on the planet is bringing in a new unity platform like you and me right here and now, and that's the truth. There is no other around like us right here and now. You are new ascending earth masters, and I'm calling you. You're going into your supermaster energies. The beautiful thing is, your little darlings are not realizing that you're already the masters, and you're so far ahead of yourself that you, please, I'm asking you to slow down, allow yourself to catch up with yourself now, and not only take one breath, take two. It's double breath, spirit and soul, and see an infinity symbol wrapped around the two as well. Thank you for that, soul, that wrote a comment about the ancient grandmothers and the two wheels. Spirit and soul with an infinity symbol. Okay, there's two of you. You have access to a double power source to become 1111 double masters. You just do, and you do, and you know there's something missing or there was something more. And if that's what you resonate to, hey, this may be for you too. I'm unable to put these in a box. This is number 11 of 21 of the weekly live divine healings. This is a space where there's no room for anybody to. This is a new divine energy space that's never been created before in these times, that I've been asked every Monday weekly that that I'm doing this live. I'm shifting next Mondays to the 16th of October. Now that is big, because living in divine service is every Monday, gifting these for a weekly catch up, divine healing right now with whatever you're going through, whatever you feel, whichever one you're guided to. These are the energies coming first. And this is about as much as I can slow these energies down to still be here with you all instead of behind the scenes as I was for so very long. It's taken me a very long time to come out here. From behind the scenes. It's taken a quarter of a century, actually, for me. I've been consciously awake to be out here now, here saying, I'm here. I'm representing as an ascension pioneer with Australia that I've been tasked very many years ago in linking the spirit and the soul with the emotion, the highest vibration on the planet, bringing this through. It's very exciting to be able to be here and own that. So then you can consciously uptake. You are getting the latest energy to the planet. That's why I share that, not for me. It's very hard for me, Anastasia, to personally own the labels and titles that I share and say, and especially under my name. However, I need to accept them of my spirit. I'm on a mission from God, and that's what I've been let know. And I can feel that energy vibrate through me that I'm unable to deny. So that's why I share for you to feel that God state in yourself. This is what I am, a giant mirror of the divine for you exclusively. I want to remind you all of that as I'm growing in more strength myself now and saying, no, you haven't done this before. No, this didn't happen before. No, just check your head at the moment. This is a brand new space that's been created. You haven't been through this before. You don't know about this. There's no room for that lower third dimensional vibrational energy anymore. So if someone doesn't resonate like something, don't be in this space until you're ready. Don't complain, because this really is a mirror of you, for you to really notice what you are saying to yourself. All for one and one for all. The expansion original here, Blue Flame original. Thank you, C.A. Woody. Yes, and I will say, blue codes broke through all hours here this morning from Australia. I'm so excited to bring that through, and that's when I felt the profound shift. It was so intense the last few days when I said, give yourself 3 days. I'm giving myself 3 days, and I still managed to do a video those days to share that energy when I was going through that process. It just means remain in the here and now moment and feel the joy, feeling glorious. I shared Macklemore's song Glorious on my timeline. To feel the joy and the bliss in this very moment, to breathe and see the dark shadow energies of old depression, cloudy smoky energies, just allow them to shift off you. Many of you are carrying in the spirit energies over you of darker shadow depressive energies, and if you just see black darkish clouds parting and see white clouds come through in the middle, that's enough to allow yourself to release that for you and give yourself your own healing. The visual is super powerful. You in an instant are so magically powerful that you miss it for yourself due to not slowing down enough to capture your golden moments, or due to your head and your thoughts and your thinking wanting to organize everything from here, is also missing. What's happened, many are being paralyzed, bedridden, backs against the wall. But who writes this? Who's saying you're going through a fucking shit rough time of being paralyzed because you're really facing your golden mirror deep within now? How many of you have been feeling that? I know, because in the private Facebook 144 New Light Paradigm group, there's about 50 of us. If you feel that you're guided to join of a divine space, an extension of me, there is an exchange per month to be in there. I do a minimum of 1 weekly live personally for the group of energies to the planet that I hide from all of you and the rest of the world for a reason, to keep safe, to keep myself in a sacred space of other souls that are in a very high, high vibration of unconditional love. There is no other private group on the planet like this. It is the first of its kind, ushering a new 144 vibrational energy unity group together. If you are guided, you want to be part of that. As I said, Spirit has said there needs to be an exchange for that. It is the most incredible space. Please email me, theoraclespeaks@bigpond.com. It's not often I'm asked. I don't advertise. I'm guided from above when to share. There will be someone that will be feeling that pull, that wants something a bit more of the behind the scenes. And if you think this is raw and real, you should see me. More raw and realer. I'm not afraid to be silly. I'm not afraid to lighten things up. I'm not afraid to swear. I'm not afraid to have my herbal cigarettes. This has taught me to be so raw and real publicly that I never imagined I could ever fucking do this. I'm a scaredy cat. I feel gutless at times. I'm, um, you know, I still have moments I doubt myself briefly, and it shifts, and I just keep being me, and I just keep coming here in public, sharing myself, and it's helping me to toughen up as well and raise my vibration by doing so. Coming here is keeping me alive as well. The crows in the background. Feel a big energy vibrational shift. Allow yourself to see a purple and blue curtain, beautiful curtain, and see this curtain start to rise. That's the vision. And you just see white light underneath. It's just, we'll just focus on that vision and see it coming up, up to above your ankles. So what we're going to do is have that vision go, and you're going to listen and see, or listen to me now, and have that vision happening at the same time. I'm going to do it with you all now. We've got to learn to operate in true and stay grounded, remain here. You would get bored if you didn't have this to do, or you'd get lost in la la fairyland, or go down some rabbit holes. Honestly, you really need to anchor in and ground in your consciousness, to have fun, to remain here and play, no matter what you're feeling, no matter whatever pain you're going through. Yes, you do need to feel it through. Absolutely, you do, to release it. Yes. Anyone says you don't need to? Is full of bullshit. If they feel that one can ascend, this ascending earth master, grounding in the energies here and now with humanity, with our conscious and awareness, with love, you need to be very present and real and be very here. Allow yourself permission to come home inside yourself, to ground yourself, to regroup, because you don't have any other choice at the moment. Literally, you don't. Spirit has said you will. It is time. The clarion call has come. Your soul has said this. No one outside of you has said this. You're ready. It's time. There's nothing else left to wait for. That's part one. I'm going to take a breather for a moment. I'm not going to make another video. I'm going to remain here. So you can choose what you want. 18, 19 minutes. Okay, so I'm just going to take a moment. Someone wrote recently, some more puzzle pieces are falling into place, and I'm still having to remind myself to let go and not overthink things. And I wrote, yes, I needed to for many years myself, to tell myself that. Many years it took me to retrain myself and to then be gentle on myself as well. I'm still learning gentle on myself. Listen, I'm still learning gentle on myself, because I transmute so very deeply. Mirror for myself with my role with humanity, and add to that my extra role in needing to create a new platform up and out in the open. That's the extra living in service I have. That is my role, unique for me. All the other emotions and feelings behind that of me is the same as you. I'm still here with you all. Please remember this. What we learn to do is get faith and trust, and we grow stronger It will get easy from here. It took me an hour and a half to climb up Uluru to feel as guided. I was quaking in my energy driving up to it. The feeling was palpable. To climb up it, I was fit. Climb up it, I had a hangover the night before we had a party, but I climbed up fit. Whole bottle of schnapps I think I had. Oh my gosh, Stasia, the things that you've done in your past, you're very naughty. No, I'm very raw and real and I've lived a life. I'm very satisfied, thank you. And I didn't know there was such thing as a bucket list and I did all I needed to. I'm fine, I'm good. There's nothing left unturned for me. So I'm very complete and very satisfied within myself. So anyway, so an hour and a half up and then the other hour and a half down. December will be the culmination of reconnection. We're going through a third eye pineal upgrade and many other things that I'll be listing after the 16th of October. An Uluru event global higher consciousness upgrade where you are the event when you show up. So the more of you that show up for this, 9 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, please share with others to let them know it's available. There are so many unavailable. This is just giving people an option of a grandmother caretaker energy. And it's like we do here. I don't know what will happen. I'm just not know the energies that we'll be bringing through. And that's what's exciting. I'm different to others. I will not do future predictions yet. I wrote 6 years ago what's happening now, didn't I? But I refuse to write future predictions. That's all I will say. What I'm sharing are living words and they're past, present, future, all right here and now. We are our own time travelers, and I say that. We just are. So if you feel to write a message how that helped you, what I just shared, I'd love you to write a little comment for me right now. I'm open more of your energies today. We're turning a corner and shutting a door of the past, of something old in third dimensional energies, and there's a strong focus on link on someone personal close in your family that you're tied to, or of a spiritual family energy connection. Breathe and feel, and you're strengthening codes of blue energy coming in and through you with each breath right now consciously. You don't need to know what this means for you. I'm watching this butterfly. Thank you. You don't need to know what this does mean here. Feel and listen, and that's enough. Breathe and feel new strengthening codes of blue energy coming in. That enough is for you to uptake that energy. That is it. Do you understand how simple and easy this is now? Are you starting to understand a little? Are you starting to get how we need to slow down to allow ourselves to catch up with ourselves? This has all been done before. I'm telling you, I've paved the way energy from 6 years ago and before that to be able to have these tools for these posts to suddenly come up my Facebook memories to go, oh my gosh, how incredible is this? The space is already safe for you in your human consciousness ascension, linking your spirit with your soul. We go through this together. I bring through the latest new updates, and my proof is have a look. It's written proof there. That is my proof. That gives me my certificate and degree that Spirit said, no, you're not going outside to do any degrees because there is no degree for your life experiences. So I'm going to give my own in writing, living divine words. Nothing behind my name, and so therefore I don't stand out, do I? And you know, a lot of places want doctors with MDs, this, that. No, here's Anastasia, raw and real, nothing but her passion and an unconditional loving heart and soul for this planet and humanity, that she's been behind the scenes here for a long time, knowing of this role that she has with you all with her passion. It's an honor and a blessing really to be here with you all, to be finally fully revealed and exposed like I am on every layer and level. There is nothing, no stone unturned, anything hidden with me anymore. I've come out fully with all my spiritual energies on my personal timeline with families and school friends and ex-military contacts, and it just is what it is. It's taken me a long time as well. We're just about to click over to 16,000 souls that are following the Blue Beyond Guide, living divine energies. So I say share. It's not about me. I don't want my numbers pumped up. I'm quite happy here. Thank you. I'm a bit of a in my cave up on the mountain type of person. This is about energies, and it brings energies. The more that you share these, and the reason I'm needing to say this, because I said to Michael, many of you know I've been living with Michael, and we're, brother and sister and Christ consciousness love together and partners and everything, and in so many ways in each and our own individual energy, personal private spaces, because our mission and role is to be together to support each other with humanity. And I need to be in my single alone space to bring these energies through. So he's so powerful and helps me so much. So I just want to give a shout out to Michael for all those years of supporting me to help me to be here. And those others along my ways as well that I've mentioned before. But today is giving that big healing out to Michael Manson for being strong enough to handle me and endure me, because I've gone through a few marriages and I just outgrew and was trying to put myself in a box. So shout out to all those ones that have helped you on your journey is the message. Just send them love, and they will receive it by your intent right here and now. And as we do that, we release, and thank them, because then we can let go and then turn and then begin to be thankful on ourselves, and not to give ourselves such a grievance and such a hard time for things we have not been able. I have been feeling and beating myself up about my weight. I ceased tobacco 5 months ago, and it's a process of it coming out of my system, and double hunger pains and all the sorts of things that it was playing havoc with my body. And I was not very forgiving of myself for putting on weight that I'd only just lost through intermittent fasting. So what a blessing I did. And I put an extra kilo. Now, I was noticing I was giving myself a pretty hard time the last couple of days for that. And I was observing myself doing that. So these energies at the moment are really pushing you to your deepest. And that goes back to the womb for me with food, the fear of lack that came through to me. So food has always been my weight has always been an issue that's been so ingrained in my DNA that I'm now breaking out of. I'm breaking out of this because I'm breaking out of the end of a karmic cycle of this with a woman in my line, and I'll be bringing through an extraordinary new energy further from today, linked to the 16th of October. I'm creating a rainbow bridge to the 16th of October's live. We're skipping the Monday and we're going to push 3 days. I'm going to create that 3-day space of what I've just personally created by extending from Monday. 3 days later is the 16th. This 3 days, you're really needing it. So I'm not going to have the Mondays live. I'm going to gift you the 3-day space. Everything I do, living in service, is very symbolic. Because my soul is committed every Monday on the dot. If I'm half asleep, if I'm out wherever, I have to go on to survive, basically. That's the commitment I've made for the weekly live divine healing giftings. Okay, so for me to shift that to the 16th, that is the 3-day shift of the end of the old karmic cycle energies. That you can be aware of that, to prepare for yourself, just being aware of that and asking that they be released. And join me on the 16th of October, 9 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. I'll be going away for 4 days. Every 3 months now I go away at the old treasury building energies again, where I did last time. Hopefully I will get that. I'm aiming to get an area outside because, you know, I love sitting outside. But we're starting collectively today to bring through the end of the karmic cycle. And they said new grail codes would come in. Someone said, what does that mean? I said, don't know. I'll let you know soon. I get the information and then the backup comes. I've learned to trust. Have a look. 6 years ago, that information come, and now I'm personally delivering it. So it's taken me a while to learn to trust. I don't believe in fortune telling. That's why I refuse to go into those energies. It can be very devastating. And it's really tough because I would get the information before it would happen. No, no. You cannot rush, fool, or cheat ascension. You need to grow into it. See behind me, the picture? That's my higher self. That's myself in spirit, Trinity. And I've shared that before. See that? That's the Holy Grail cup that I'm holding there. And see that? There's a solar plexus, there's the DNA. It's in my codes as a keeper of the Christ consciousness codes in the Holy Grail cup. Each one of you is your own Holy Grail cup within inside of you. I'm a keeper of the codes for the planet, for humanity as part of my role here. It is what it is. There are others, there are a few of us around, not many. Quite often with what I bring through, there may be 6 only on the whole planet. And that's just how it is. Okay? That's my role and who I am. Deal with it. That's it. Deal with it. I'm releasing that energy. Oh God, that's so funny. So as I release old energies for myself of people having a go at me and me not feeling confident, it was good for me to lighten up and laugh and disperse that and grow into my power for more fully. The more we talk and table and share and speak about ourselves and lighten up with ourselves, the more you'll empower yourself. You really just get to a point you just don't care anymore of the stress that it takes to be so loving, is what it is. So the biggest, hardest time that you've secretly been giving yourself has been compressed like a pressure cooker inside of you the past few days. Okay. Other souls are feeling a shift finally, and they said they're allowing themselves to feel. We had triple energies literally come through. Okay. I did not single that out and write. These are triple dimensional leveled layers. There was just no words for it, but I will say now it was triple intensity, and you'll be able to go, I get that now. This was from our whole system rebooting and shutting down. I shared over in the last few days. Okay, so everyone's at different stages of their personal ascension. So just go with the flow, even if you don't understand everything or you're not fully feeling everything. You know, someone wrote the other day, you're all feeling that. Gosh, I'm feeling this, and I just wrote, listen, you know, 2 things with that one is everyone's in different phases and places. There's different dimensions and different realities and different layers where we're each at. And if you see me sharing something through, know that energy has arrived to the planet for that to filter through. That's not for you to compete with. Okay. So again, here I go. We're releasing competing and competitive energies. In the past, when I shared things like I'm sharing now, that people would compete. So I stopped sharing. And it's taken a long time. So what I said before was releasing competitive and competing energies. The only one we're really competing with is ourselves. Yes, tired and blank in thought is beautiful, isn't it good? Enjoy the nothingness. Yes, nervous system had the shakes. Yes, my body has been extra convulsing as well. And that's taking all the supplements. It's the energies. Yes, I've put on weight as well. It's not what's happening out in the world. Yes, it's due to the energies and a part of ascension by stretchy, more comfortable clothes as part of ascension. Spirit has said to me before, it's not the food, it's the energies. And that is so true for me. Many are feeling extreme head, apart from dehydration, which remember put a bit of pinch of Celtic or sea salt for the body to uptake so we don't become hydrated. Take extra hydrolyte at the moment. And if all that is being done, then it's overthinking is also causing a lot of headaches. We are going through a higher consciousness upgrade of our pineal gland. And if you think it's intense now, get out of the thinking. Because if we feel into it, it's going to take time to the 31st of December. So before then, we need to anchor in these new blue codes that came through this morning. The new grail codes came through just this morning to anchor in the end of the karmic cycle energies on the 16th of October. This is where we're at right now. All right. I'll keep you posted through the week of anything else before now and then. Slow down to catch up with yourself. Takes a lot to do this for oneself. The first thing is to realize consciously how much we need to slow down with our own selves. I'm going to read to you now something from the 5th of October 2015 update. You ready? We need to link our soul to our spirit through our emotions to be whole and balanced. We're seeking after wholeness. This is the spiritual warrior's quest. Embodying the impulse towards self-realization from the core of our individuality. Parts of this is from the runes. As what we are striving to become in actuality is what by nature you already are. This is what I say to you. You already got it. You're already there. Slow down. Allow yourself to catch up with yourself. Take a step back and breathe double. And choose carefully as to what you read and monitor how you are feeling as you read. Reality and truth and being very real and grounded goes a very long way to keeping safe and stable in these times with so much information around now. That was in 2015. Oh my God, what that means for now. Even more so. Even more so, I have noticed another layer of pulling back that I needed to see what was happening in the world to get a feel of the energies to keep a track of various things. And I go and see bits as guided. So even those of us that have been as well, good that you're feeling the tension muscles in your muscles releasing, good, welcome. So what's happened with some souls still, and this does happen because you're a higher ascending master, you get past the point of I no longer watch news, whatever, and then you go to the place of the only books I can read are bits you're unable to read normal books. This is what happens. And then what happens is you'll read a paragraph or a post or see a video or get guided to a couple of pages from a book, and you get your information on a newer, higher dimensional vibrational level for yourself this way by spirit from source, guided through your spirit to pay attention. So to pay attention, you really need to be conscious, and actually more, you need to be more super conscious because you're a super master now. You've got to step it up. Can you feel that? Are you getting the message? Crows are. Someone wrote, feeling it all, no words, can't think, only feel to save their sanity. Yes, the current energies are relentless like a deluge, is buzzing with really high pitch, flooded with new energy containing intel, which is too much to decipher. Yes, letting it flow. Yes, pineal gland regeneration, complete timeout, and lots of self-nurturing. Thank you for sharing your wisdom, most appreciated, they wrote. Yes, a lot of the headaches, a super amount of souls as part of the pineal third eye upgrade. Some are feeling uplifted and calm. Others are crying and releasing. All different polarities. Each one is feeling right now. And as someone else wrote, accept and acknowledge where we are at right now rather than seeking more growth. And I mentioned that the other day. Slow down from that seeking of that more outside of yourself, or further ahead of yourself, of you slowing down to feel everything so deeply. You've got three lots of energies coming in. I can't even make sense of the three in a moment. I'm needing to triply slow down. So if I'm the main umbrella for these energies coming to the planet, with each of you, with all your umbrellas and those connected to you, if I'm saying to you, slow it down, it's three times, it's Trinity energies, ironic, isn't it? Boom, that we need to allow time for us to catch up with ourselves, to filter, to feel into each. An example, and I'll get ahead before someone asks, what do you mean and how, is I was guided over 3 days. I needed to get a blood test done, and it wasn't the right vibration energy. The place was closed. Another one I went, it was already booked out. And I knew instantly after the first one, I went, oh, that's strange. Everything flows beautifully for me. I get in early. What's going on? And that's when the dimensional shift started, okay? So it had to be the right person on the third day of the right energy. So I knew something big was happening with the planet. Slow down. I'm slowing the videos and the updates and the posts down for you as well, to allow you time for three streams of energy to come into you, to feel from three different possible alternative realities, because there's so many realities we're leaving behind. There's all these threads and paths and everything behind us, and so many in front. And so we're like grabbing three energies and bringing into one new one. It took me three energies to realign. So it's taking a little while. Yes, the recent pounding energies did accompany timeline changes, absolutely. Releasing and letting go a higher consciousness upgrade of your third eye pineal gland. Okay, our emotions are our rudder. If you're not linked and feeling and anchoring in, you have no rudder for your body. That is how important it is. Many people are blocking themselves. Okay, be aware. Masters, look around and see where others are at. Quietly, okay, they're blocking themselves. Take notice. The head, many people give themselves head jobs, is blocking many souls' way forward. Many are coming from thinking, and the head is what is coming through. I had three in one day that were like this. So this is another main message of me to be aware of, to share with you. People come from the head. Remove putting anything in boxes. Take a breath and breathe to allow yourself to catch up with you. The energy is so big now. We are facing a personal golden mirror, personal reflection of ourselves, literally in the human being. Are you being nice to yourself? Are you being kind? Are you being understanding and forgiving? I needed to shift this for myself because it brought up a deep, deep childhood wound. And I consciously, verbally chose my words to be kinder and more gentle to myself. And I consciously did that. And it was a great moment and feeling. And it was in a few days I was intensely in that for myself. And I just stuck it out. And I was noticing what was happening until that 3-day shift, to allow myself to speak kinder to myself, because I was feeling, reminding you, you are feeling all of humanity's lower density energies through you, through me, we, us. We are doing this together, collectively, in a new way, in unity. We need to do this moving forward together to raise our vibration higher for all of humanity from lower density energies, as it's really in our faces when we go out and mix with others. And it takes a breath or two as a real master to learn how to navigate with those energies and not sink into the anger and frustration, and keep a higher, bigger, higher truth energy within yourself. I heard some people the other day when I was walking out of an area talking about, actually, I'm going to say they were talking about Trump and that he had COVID and how terrible was that, whatever. And I hope he dies, me too. And I was so disgusted of the low, vile vibe energy that human beings would sit there and wish that upon anyone as a human being, like that, in that fierceness that they did. So this is really in our faces, okay? To keep a higher, bigger truth energy within yourself. To do that, we need to face ourselves in the mirror as your mirror is reflecting you back personally, for you to realize you need to let go of the old completely and be aware of not over analyzing your analyzing, okay? I'm getting to go. Thank you for being here with me. We're also, please know, as I shift these energies and I close us off and finish us off with a beautiful big rainbow spiral, I'm going to bring into the center here. Just take a breath and breathe for yourself. A beautiful rainbow spiraling into the center. Okay. I will see you all on the 16th of October here in this divine space at 9 a.m. I will share any briefer, further updates as well. All else will go into emails with those that receive the podcast, and below the iceberg, deeper updates. If you would like to receive these, the Oracle speaks at bigpond.com. It's time. It's here for those that do seek and want to go deeper. Thank you so much. And I will be available after the 16th of October for one-on-one divine healings. Bless. Thank you. I'm going. Talk soon.